Good morning, welcome back. Starting up Dragon Quest Builders, jumping into Tantegel, chapter 4, final chapter. Right. So we got the Sword of Kings built. Now we just gotta work on the Auroral Blade, or the Auroral Armor. That's what we want to work on next. White petals and scare root. Well, that's unfortunate. But I know you. This world used to be covered in greens. Green grass and lovely pink flowers as far as the eye could see. But now there's nothing but ice and ash. Where did all the flowers go? funny. Ooh, 20 different foodstuffs. Neat. Blimey O'Reilly, that's the sort of kings, alright. Nice one, Jen, you're one step closer to taking down the Dragon Lord. Oh, and while we're on the subject of fighting, the good fight. Do you mind if I give that old codger Maryland and his two stupid knights a punch up the brackets? Those stuck-up snobs keep calling you the carpenter, saying it ain't your proper place to take down the Dragon Lord. Who gives a flying plumberry about whose place it is? Who do they think they are, telling people what they can and can't do? The only person who gets to decide that is you. I've never got on with all that talk of oracles and divine messengers and all that rubbish. I'll give it to you straight, Jin. I didn't come here 'cause some proxy god just sent me. I came here to give you the Sunstone and teach you to forge the Sword of Kings, and that's that. Ah, those posh brats have got me all riled up. It's times like these I could really do with a night of hot bath. As soon as the Dragon Lord's done with and the world's at peace again, you can come back with me to Cole and we can both have a good long soak. Bed, Cecile, and all of the boys are waiting for you. If you're lucky, maybe even Galileo will show us old smug old mug again. Towering cheekbones, you've rebuilt the Auroral Armor. Can I try it on, Jin? I've always wondered what it'd look like if I were a hero. Oops. What? You'd never be able to get that stink out. Honestly, Jin, you haven't changed since the first moment I met you. Whatever pops into your mind flies out of your mouth. You'd think a servant of the goddess would be a little more prudent with their words, particularly when dealing with sensitive souls. I don't know whether to put it down to mere naivety or something else. But never mind. I like that you can speak your mind to me, Jin. It shows that what great friends we are. Yeah, dang it. You even went so far as to say that you aren't the one who's going to defeat the Dragon Lord. But you're the only one in the whole wide world who could possibly do it. Even I know that. So whatever you do, Jin, don't listen to that silly old man. I want to see this world bathed in light again. I know that Pippa and LaRouche and everyone back in Cantlin are all eagerly awaiting the day that Alefgard knows true peace once more. Oh, and one more thing. You've rebuilt the Auroral Armor, but don't you think it's a little lacking on its own? Wouldn't a great big shield be just the thing to really set off the ensemble? Have a think about it and see what you can come up with. Hero's Shield. So, well met, Jin. It would seem thy preparations for the Dragon Lord's downfall are nigh complete. Thou hast gathered together the ancient emblem, the Staff of Rain, and the Sunstone. With these three artifacts thou canst reconstruct the long-lost ancient altar. 'Tis only by the power of this altar that the sacred rainbow drop might be rebuilt, and the path to the Dragon Lord Isle of Evil be opened once more. Thou hast also forged the Sword of Kings and the Auroral Armor, the legendary arms of the true hero of Alefgard. Whene'er such a hero should appear in this world, these arms will serve him well in his battle against the Dragon Lord. There is but one duty that remaineth before the role allotted unto thee by Almighty Rubis is fulfilled. Thou must needs recover the crystal from which the rainbow drop is to be fashioned, and offer it up to the ancient altar. Long have I labored to divine how thou wilt obtain this sacred crystal, and at last the secret hath revealed itself unto me. I have seen how thou wilt craft the ultimate key that will open the doors of darkness behind which the crystal is hidden, and I have seen the ultimate enemy that doth await thee there. Jin, my boy, before thou departest to beard this mighty foe and fulfill thy destiny, what sayest thou to making this castle of Tantagel even more splendid than it already is? Then thy role as builder of Alefgard is complete, thy powers will surely wane. 'Tis meet to make the most of them whilst thou still canst. The reconstruction of Tantagel is a momentous task indeed, and yet I warrant the town's revival may already be assured. Ah, yes, 'tis just as I foresee it. Verily thy building talents know no bounds. Jin, my boy, I congratulate thee. Thou hast trodden a long and treacherous path to reach this point. In all of the divers realms of Alefgard, Cantlin, Rimmelder, Cole, and Galenholm, thou didst overcome nigh unscalable obstacles to achieve their salvation. In the end, thou wert sore abashed to have their sacred duty thrust upon thee, and didst attempt to rebel against thy fate, didst thou not? And now the time for resistance is over. Soon thy sacred duty will be complete, and this weighty burden lifted from thy shoulders. O my dearest Jin, thou hast done Alefgard proud. It is very nearly time for thee to embark upon thy final adventure. Sit. I gotta find Scarew real quick. Okay. Turns out it's pretty easy to find. Jin, my boy, I commend thee to have made it this far. Thou hast assembled the sacred artifacts required to build the ancient altar, and rebuild the long-lost arms by which the Dragon Lord might be matched. Though it cannot be said that Tantagel is yet restored to the way it once was, the foundation for its eventual revival are nigh unshakable. As long as we men and women of Tantagel have the strength, have the holy water that thou didst create, and the strength of will to follow in thy footsteps, 'tis but a matter of time before the town and castle are restored to their former glory. The moment thou dost fulfill thy duty to rebuild the rainbow drop by which the Dragon Lord's Isle of Evil might be reached, 'twill be fair to say that in the greater part, at least, the world will be returned to the state it was in afore this dread darkness was unleashed upon us. With that, Alefgard's revival it will be assured. Why such clouded brows, my boy? I see thou art so overcome with emotion. To hear such happy news, thou knowst not how to react. Come, Jin, where thoughts alone will not provide the answers we seek, let us instead rely on action. The rainbow drop must be rebuilt. As I have told thee many times before, the crystal from which the rainbow drop must be crafted is hid away in the blackest pit of this cursed land, a recess darker and danker than any other. And what is more, it is guarded by the source of darkness itself, who is not to part with it by any other means than by force of arms. Jin, my boy, the monsters who doth lurk in this deep dank darkness will be thy final foe. I know not what matter of fiend he is, but for the sake of all that is good and holy, I bid thee put him to the sword. The doors to the darkness wherein he sleeps are unlocked by the ultimate key, which I have already recovered one part. I bid thee gather the remaining materials to construct this key and bravely venture into the lair of thine ultimate enemy. Defeat him, and thou requirest, and all that thou requirest to rebuild the rainbow drop shall be thine. Jin obtained the keystone. A new quest marker has appeared on the compass. Ultimate keystone. appear to have gone the wrong way. Oh, idiot. Oh, the wrong thing. Half the world. Oh my god. Float of copper? What's it opinions? It drops controls. Okay, I've been fighting those guys since I started this game. 2,000 monsters. Dang. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up a little short today. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll see you tomorrow. Sorry, Fruit Legend, I missed the comment. Good morning, the town is coming together. I don't think I'm gonna have any more rooms that I need to build. Kinda capped out at that. Yeah, 10 points isn't much. But yeah, we'll get that saved. And thanks so much for hanging out.